Okay, you want something to fucking blame those fucking mosquito alarms that were made illegal in 2018. But this is back in 2007. I was a full paying tenant in an apartment with co-share with with three other people. The four of us got along like a house on fire. The place had loads of light, there was no drafts, there was no mold. I didn't use drugs, I barely used marijuana because I didn't have a fucking contact.
Yeah, and then he stuffed
There absolutely no fucking other reason. The thing was, I was 24 years old. Our apartment was out of earshot of the fucking mosquito alarm, but I'd hear it when I was walking past. 24 is the age when it stops being audible. Screeching from miles across the fucking street at the local spar. Full paying, never miss a day. We never miss a fucking day's rent. Lived there for a year, and I became pregnant when I was 24. But what happened? This only took me fucking years to figure out what happened. Because it was out of earshot, I didn't make the connection. I started having nightmares for the first time in 7 fucking years. In all my nightmares, I've been chased by a monster, I never got caught. I stopped having them when I was 17, I learned to fly away. Then I started dreaming about that I was having past lives and stuff like that. I was 7 years old. I was raised by a Templar. I was like an Amazonian child or something. I was like 7 years old. I had a head of the Knights of Templar. Who had raised me as his daughter with my mother there. One day we lived peacefully together, us and these Knights of Templar, and then one day they got orders from the Pope to murder us all. So anyway, my dad, he tried to hide me up a tree. But as my tribe were being fucking chased and shot with bows and arrows, someone I knew that lived around not that far away from me had a dream around the same time that she got shot in the side with an arrow, and she woke up with a splitting pain in her side. I found this out afterwards. I told her about my nightmare. In my nightmare, anyway, so for 3 days, I bolted from the hiding place, ran and hid for 3 days, got caught, and then my dad decided was making an example out of me. He fucked me up in the air and he snapped my spine over his fucking knee. I was in my body in the dream. That's impossible to dream. You need to have physical memory in your brain to dream that. If that happens in a dream, if you're murdered in a dream, you either leave your body and see it from outside, or you wake up on the moment of impact. My spine was broken in half at the moment of impact. It's impossible for your brain to dream that. It took me years and years to figure out what happened. It was because I fell out of a tree from about 30 feet when I was 12, and I landed on a branch about that fucking thick, about 4 inches thick, directly across my spine. So I was the wind knocked out of me that I actually thought I was going to die because I couldn't breathe in for a couple of seconds. It took me years to figure out how that happened. Not only did I start having these nightmares on a periodic basis over the year, but I also started having dreams where I was waking up fucking hysterically laughing as well. I never had dreams like that before either. So basically the mosquito alarm out of earshot was affecting the slowest, when you're unconscious, the sleep part of your brain, wavelengths. And it was causing my dreams to oscillate wildly from nightmares to fucking like the lightest hearted humor as well at the same time. This is in 2007. I was 24. That's just before they a mosquito alarm stopped being audible. They were only being sold for teenagers to stop congregating outside of shops. I read about it in the newspaper when they banned them in 2018. They caused people with fucking hearing aids to fucking go insane. young people with hearing aids. They caused one girl to have a fucking meltdown, an actual fucking psychotic meltdown because she asked her ma. She was in the shop with her mother. She asked her ma if she could hear the mosquito alarm, and her ma, because her ma said no, she thought she was insane, and she lost her fucking mind. This is all in the fucking newspaper. You can read it. Charlie Flanagan was the Minister for Justice in 2018 and banned them as a fucking form of oral assault. I was 24 years old, a full-paying fucking tenant, and I lived around the corner from one. That's when I became pregnant with Waylon. You want something to fucking blame those fucking mosquito alarms. People I knew at the time started having breakdowns around me that seemed completely sane. Young people my own age. Out of nowhere. It took 2 years of being harassed and stressed out before it fucking took its full toll on me. You want something to fucking blame those cunts. I was a full-paying tenant. There was absolutely no other fucking possible cause.